your belly, pull the shoulders back, lift the chin. Exhale, push the floor away, pull your belly toward the spine, make a nice rounding arch. And onto the right side of the face. So what's happening here is the weight of your body is providing a nice stretch into the shoulder joint. We're not using anything other than gravity and our own body weight. Now press into your left hand that's down on the floor and unthread your needle. Coming back to the center, place your hands down in front if you want to release. Anyway.
Welcome to our TSD Dialogues, and we're still here with a segment of fitness, and today we're doing yoga. You know, this whole technique of combining your body, your mind, and your soul together all in one. And I'm joined here with Kirsty. Kirsty, welcome to Dialogues.
It's such a pleasure to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
I actually had a great time here. I almost didn't want to wake up when I was doing the cups pose. Okay, so for those people who've never really had practicals on yoga, they don't know what yoga is all about. Can you tell us what yoga is about?
Absolutely.
And how it helps in our body?
Absolutely. So the word yoga means union. That's where the origin of the word comes from. And it's about combining, connecting body, mind, and soul, as you just mentioned. We actually all do a little bit of yoga. We just might not realize it, because yoga is about using the skills that you already have to create a sense of calm inside, and remembering the fact that we're not hamsters on a wheel. We're meant to be human beings, not human doings. We're meant to enjoy life. There's one of my favorite sayings that goes, life is not meant to be endured, it's meant to be enjoyed.
Wow.
And doing a bit of yoga is about creating a space in your life where you take rest, where you take a moment just for you. What's wonderful, yoga has amazing extra benefits because you also get fit and healthy, because you're going to tone your body by using your own body resistance. But the main reason I feel we come to yoga is to find a place of calm inside. All those extra benefits are like extra add-ons that come as a result, but the real benefit is a space of calm, because it's amazing what you can achieve in your life if you've taken rest, if you've proper rested, if you've given yourself the opportunity to create calm. You can be so much more productive the next day.
Wow. Okay, so we spoke about fitness and also toning down. Have there been any cases whereby someone probably feel like they're overweighted and then they come and then they do yoga, but then they also actually tone down?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've also seen in my own body, you know, what's happening when you're going to a yoga class, because it's just you and the mat, and the teacher is saying to you, now you do this and now you do the next thing. You're starting to learn about your body, and you're starting to notice, oh, my shoulders actually are a bit weak. They're not strong. I struggle with this pose that everybody else seems to be doing. And you start to strengthen areas just using your own body resistance that you weren't normally strengthening before. And you will find not only are you going to have benefits like weight loss, and you're going to turn yourself down, you're going to get muscles you never knew you could have got there, but you're also going to find on top of the wellness and the health benefits that come with it is this wonderful sense of understanding myself and these other extras that I wouldn't expect, like posture correction. Because if I've got some weak muscles in my back, And by going through a yoga flow, all my muscles have to work. And now the weak ones are getting to work too. And so now maybe I have less back pain. Maybe I don't walk standing as far forward because these muscles are stronger, so I can get better posture as well. And so you're going to have a lot of unexpected benefits from yoga because you're just working just you and your body. Sometimes when we go to the gym, we maybe work only one area. So if we're exercising, just doing weightlifting, we're just exercising this muscle, this one becomes really strong, but all the muscles around are not strong, so it doesn't have the support, and you can get injured that way. Yoga, because you're using your body force, you're using every single muscle. And so yes, you're gonna get slim, you're gonna get fit, but you're also gonna get a lot of corrections that are gonna happen in your body. Where areas were weak, they're gonna start getting stronger too. It's gonna give added benefits.
Oh wow. Well, I noticed that when we're doing certain postures, it also helps in balance, because I was really struggling a bit to balance, but it felt so good. So is it some form of a therapy as well?
Absolutely. It's an exceptional therapy. It's working on so many different layers within the body. And even our coordination. And it's amazing, if we're sitting at an office job, just typing and working, we lose a lot of these natural abilities that help us in other areas in our life. We spend so much of our day bemoaning our body and finding fault with our body and being annoyed with our body. It's so wonderful to gift ourselves just a few minutes of quiet in the day, because what's happening is it's just you and your body on the mat, and you have to get a bit of an appreciation. You start to see, oh, that's where I have tightness, and this is where it's sore, and maybe it comes from an old injury. And just a moment in the day where you are giving yourself and your body some positive attention versus, why doesn't I not fit, and why are the pants so tight, and I've eaten too much. It's a really good thing. It can only bring you benefits if you're spending just a moment looking after your body and liking yourself. We spend way too little time in a day just liking the beautiful body that God gave us.
Wow. Oh wow. Thanks. Most people are scared of joining yoga because they feel like it's a spiritual thing, like in terms of religion. They feel like if they start doing yoga, they're connected to the Hindu god. And because I know that there's a god of yoga. They've got so many gods, but among them there's a yoga god.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
And it's a really good question, because it's something a lot of people struggle with. I myself also had these same questions, coming from my background. I was also afraid, are we going to do something that is satanistic or something? You're afraid. Cults, exactly. But it's not that. And, like anything in life, there are people that can take it that far and can make it into something that is that extreme. Because it was developed in India, there are essences of Hindu culture and of Indian culture that come through. In the same way, if you grow up in a Christian country, you will know Christian hymns. But if you are to sing a hymn, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have given your life to God. That's a personal choice that you make. And while you're going to get elements of the Hindu culture or Indian culture that come through because of where it was established, your personal connection to your creator is yours, and there's nothing that's going to change that in a yoga class. They might tell you some of the essences, you might hear some things about Hindu culture, you might even hear things about Indian culture. For example, one of the poses that you often find in a yoga class is where when you start, you're just standing and twist and you tap on the back of your kidneys, because this activates the kidneys in the early morning. It's a very normal practice. Many people in India do this in the morning. They tap their kidneys as a way to wake themselves up. It doesn't mean we've become Hindu because we've used something of their culture or taken some essence. It's because it was created in this space. But anything in life, you're going to go as deep as you want to go, and if you would like to, because you've had an exposure to yoga and this has piqued your interest in Hinduism, you could go and explore somewhere else to find out about Hinduism. So it's as far as you want to take it. But in a yoga class, you are connecting with yourself, you're taking deep breaths, and if you want to, in that moment, let your time, your quiet time, be an honoring of your creator, that's your choice. You can also go to a yoga class just because you want to stretch, and it have nothing to do with your own beliefs.
Alright, so now as we conclude, what is the link between yoga and meditation?
Well, so yoga actually is a wonderful way to prepare your body for meditation. And in a yoga class, you might have that your yoga teacher is going to take you on a few minutes of meditation. It's actually one of the main reasons why yoga was developed, because meditation is a wonderful tool for really cleaning out the brain. It's something that we all do naturally anyway. Every time you zone out and you're thinking about something else, you're actually meditating. But it can be uncomfortable to sit in a meditation position for a long time. So a really long time ago, they started working on stretches that will loosen up your hips and get you ready to sit. It's been adapted over the years and new poses have been added in. But yoga is a wonderful way to prepare you, to prepare your body to loosen up, to be able to sit, and also teach you how to focus and hone the mind, which are all great things that will help you in your meditation practice.
Wow.